Concept of personality. When somebody says you are generous, caring, then it is your personality they are mentioning. In psychology, the study of personality explores the processes behind the development of your unique characteristics and personality traits, and how they manifest and change over time. In other words, how your individual characteristics come together to make up your unique personality type. Before going to the details, please remember to subscribe this channel if you are new here. Do watch other videos in this channel, share it with students and those who love learning psychology. Thank you. Personality. The word personality comes from the Latin word persona, which originally referred to a theatrical mask worn by actors in ancient Roman theatre. The mask would often have exaggerated features that would help to convey the character's emotions and personality traits to the audience. Over time, the word persona came to refer to the character or role played by an individual in everyday life and eventually evolved into the modern concept of personality as we understand it today. Personality describes the unique patterns of thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that distinguish a person from others. The term personality refers to the set of traits and patterns of thought, behavior, and feelings that make you you, a product of both biology and environment. It remains fairly consistent throughout life. After a certain age, personality is mostly consistent. In different situations, you will act or think in a similar way because of your personality. Certain personality traits and behavior patterns can change over time. Personality is the fundamental and foremost determinant of individual behavior. It seeks to integrate the physiological and psychological facets of an individual to put them into action. Personality consists of an individual's characteristics and distinctive ways of behavior. An example of personality might be someone who is outgoing, sociable, and enjoys being around other people. Other example of personality trait might include shyness, impulsiveness, creativity, conscientiousness, or neuroticism, etc. Features of personality. Personality is something that is unique in each individual. Some of the personality qualities are quite general, but it is unique. A person cannot reproduce or imitate the qualities of another person's personality. The personality refers particularly to the persistent qualities of an individual. Every individual has certain feelings and other permanent traits and qualities that exhibit themselves in the form of social behavior and an attempt to adjust to the environment. Personality represents a dynamic orientation of an organism to the environment. Personality represents the process of learning. That means we do not acquire all the traits of personality at once, but it's a learning process. Social interactions greatly influence personality. Personality is a result of social interaction. In other words, it means that when we come in contact with other members of the society, we acquire certain qualities. Personality represents a unique organization of persistent, dynamic, and social predisposition. In personality, various qualities are integrated into one. This integration is different from person to person. The behavior of a person directed to one particular individual may differ from that of another individual. Then consistency. There is generally a recognizable order and regularity to behaviors. Essentially, people act in same or similar ways in various situations. So, personality is consistent almost all the time. Psychological and physiological features. Personality is a psychological construct, but the research suggests that biological processes and needs it also influence the personality. It impacts the behaviors and actions. Personality does not just influence how we move and respond in our environment, but it also causes us to act in certain ways. Multiple expressions. Personality is displayed in more than just behavior. It can also be seen in our thoughts, feelings, close relationships, and other social interactions. So these are certain features of personality. Now let's see the determinants or the factors of personality, or we can say that what are the factors that influence our personality. First one, environmental factors. The factors that exert pressure on our personality formation are the culture in which we are raised, our early conditioning, the norms among our family, friends, and social groups, and other influences we experience. It also includes the neighborhood a person lives in, then the school, college, university, workplace, etc. These are environmental factors that influence one's personality. Then physical factors. The physical factors include the overall physical structure of a person, like height, weight, color, sex, beauty, body language, etc. Then situational factors. It can be commonly observed when a person behaves contrastingly and exhibit different traits and characteristics. They often bring out the traits of a person that are not commonly seen. Then heredity. It refers to those factors that were determined at conception. The physical structure, facial attractiveness, gender, temperament, muscle composition, reflexes, energy level, biological rhythms. These are generally considered to be either completely or substantially influenced by the parents. Then family and social factors. Parents have more effect on personality development. Social factors have their impact through socialization and identification process. Then identification process. It occurs when a person tries to identify himself with some person to whom he feels ideal in the family. Then cultural factors. Each culture expects and trains its members to behave in a way acceptable to the group. Then intelligence. Very intelligent person can make better adjustment at home, school and society than those persons who are less intelligent. Then psychological factors are motives, acquired interest, attitudes, character, intellectual capacities, etc. So all these things can influence our personality. Now let's have a quick recap on what we have learned. The topic was concept of personality. We have learned what is personality, then the features or characteristics of personality and the determinants of personality. Hope you liked this video. Please share and subscribe. Thank you and keep smiling.